Okay.
Now on 32, James. It's going to put Tiana Sullivan, number 2 at the line, and 2 shots. This one's good. Foul call number 15, Jaden Thomas. That's number 44, Ben Davis at the line, and 2 shots. This one's good. And the second one's good. That sound brings us to the end of the first period of play. Knights 16, Lady Dogs 7. 6:28 on the clock. Knight's called timeout. 6:10 to play. First warning. Knights with 16, Dogs with 10. 6:10 to play. Previous two games with number 20 out there is to get it with the layup, and it's good for two. Foul call on number 15, Jaden Thomas. Dave Rival back in Silver Knights. Abby James, along with number 4, Sarah Modison, number 23, Emily Davis. 4:20 on the clock. That's number 23. The Raiders belong to Brown. There you go. It's freshman inbound. There's the turnover. Now it's 20. The Dogs 13 on the score. Puts number 4, Summer Thomas, at the line and 2 shots. .343 to play. Puts it up off the glass for 2. That's number 15, Jordan Thomas, shooting, scores 2. 22-15. 3 minutes to play. Two minutes to play. And again, number 45, Zoe Fisher. .151 on the clock. Crowd wins the ball. The score, that's 22. Lady Dogs 15.
Doddridge County Schools and WVRC 104.7 FM proudly present Doddridge County High School Bulldog Basketball. We invite you to tune in and watch live streaming coverage of your Bulldog basketball team on WVRC Doddridge County Facebook and Doddridge County YouTube. Now we take you courtside with your Bulldog broadcast crew.
And good evening, Bulldog fans. We welcome you inside of the Craig M. Keller Gymnasium on the Dan McConnell Court for tonight's LKC North matchup featuring the visiting Tyler Consolidated Lady Knights taking on your Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs. I'm Dr. Adam Cheeseman. As always, I'm joined by Sam Bailey. We're also joined tonight by Trayton Hall. We are excited to bring you all of tonight's action. Sam, let's start first with you. Obviously, these two teams played earlier in the year. That was towards the beginning of the year. In fact, it'd been like the middle of December, I believe. And so a lot has changed from that point. But what are you looking for tonight?
Yeah, definitely seeing an improvement from Doddridge. In full court pressure, being able to handle the ball if Tyler brings on any kind of full court press. We saw kind of some sloppy passes the other night in Doddridge's game. So just to see a little bit more efficiency with the passes and trying to stay out of foul trouble, players on the court that are going to be able to score some big baskets, and then just kind of slowing down a little bit, running their offense. It seemed like in the last game, Doddridge kind of got a little too excited and pushed the ball a little too fast, which turned into those turnovers. So just kind of slowing things down, running their offense, and just executing that way. Yeah, definitely.
Trey, let's bring you in now. Familiar with obviously both teams here. It's a rivalry game. Border counties. What's exciting for you to see tonight?
Yeah, definitely. Both these teams, when they face each other, you can look at the record, but you can only take so much from it. Both these teams bring some crazy energy when they face each other in all sports. Basketball, football, baseball, even golf. We've had a little rivalry with Tyler County in golf, believe it or not, here in the past few years. But I'm definitely hoping to see a good ball game tonight. Hoping to see some high energy from these ladies. And obviously, Tyler Lady Knights, they've had a little rough slate at it. They're holding a 3-13 record. They're trying to find something to salvage their season. But they're coming off of a 74-36 loss to the talented Lady Rebels of Richard County. They have Elsa Law there at the point guard position or something like that. She just hit 1,000 points in that game as well. Congrats to her. They held it close with a winning record, Magnolia, and a team that currently holds a 500 record in River. So they got a little fight in them. I could see them coming in here and showing a little bit of fight. They also have an X factor in Katie Grimm. Katie Grimm, and I'm also going to piggyback off her Miss Bailey here in a little bit, but of course, Katie Grimm, I looked at it earlier. She leads the team in all major stats. Points per game, 16.2, 35% from the field, 5.7 rebounds per game, 2 assists, 2 steals, half a block a game. Also shooting 27% from the three. All these stats lead the team. So, that's their main X factor, and I think that's the main person that the Lady Dogs have got to focus on tonight.
I'm glad you brought her up. I was going to lead into that next as well. And actually, the Ritchie County game was a little lopsided. However, Miss Katie Grimm did not play in that game.
That's right.
And so that obviously comes into play.
Right.
Anytime that the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Knights get together, it's always a physical battle.
Absolutely.
And I would expect no different, tonight. But both of you kind of alluded to it, and then let's move into our keys to this game. Let's talk a little bit more, Sam, about this idea of the Lady Bulldogs playing under control.
Yeah, in the game against Parkersburg Catholic, it seemed like they weren't really looking to where they were passing the ball. They were in such a hurry to get down the court that they were just kind of throwing the ball, some even one-handed passes. So I think really just taking the time, if you get the rebound on a missed shot, finding the open person, getting a good, crisp pass. I talked about that against Parkersburg Catholic. And then just taking their time and not getting in a rush. I feel like against Catholic, they were rushing, trying to score points. And I think just really kind of slowing down and just running the offense that has been so effective for them so far throughout this season.
Absolutely. Trayton, one thing that the Lady Bulldogs are going to have to continue improving upon is finishing around the basket.
For sure.
Right. We've missed a lot of easy shots, so to speak. So what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, definitely. As I said, I'm going to piggyback off of Miss Bailey here. Doddridge County, they got to take care of the basketball, man. I mean, you've seen it. I think that game, obviously the Bulldogs earned their win. They faced a lot of adversity in that game. They had a tough first quarter, but they finished the game very well, especially in the fourth quarter, keeping it close. Although it was sloppy, they kept it close. They got to take care of the basketball, and they cannot be afraid to slow things down. All right, sometimes slowing down, even in a fast-paced game, sometimes that breaks the ice.
Yeah.
Sometimes that gets the other team thinking, this team's figuring it out. And they just got to play clean basketball and do not allow their keys to get into foul trouble. You've seen it last game with Brooke DeHaven and Isabella Holtz. Obviously, they're down low, so they're going to get a lot of the action.
Right.
But you just gotta play clean basketball and stay composed.
Yeah, no, for sure. Last key to the game, guys, we want to talk about it before we take a quick break, is just the idea of the Lady Bulldogs coming out and getting a quick start. It seems like often this season, and they come in with an 8-6 record, had a pretty difficult schedule, 8 wins to 6 losses, but it seems like in the majority of those 14 games, it's been a slow start, right? And then in the second quarter, we kind of saw it with Parkersburg Catholic, right? Just the other night. So let's talk a little bit about the importance of a fast, quick start for Lady Bulldogs.
And we saw it against Philip Barber on Saturday, too. With the exception of that first quarter, the Lady Bulldogs had a really strong game against a really talented Philip Barber team. So I think getting ahead early kind of builds some confidence a little bit and allows you to settle in to play your game, and that's going to be really important for Doddridge tonight against Tyler.
Absolutely. 3:30 to go until tip. We are going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the starting lineups here on WVRC Doddridge County.
Key Oil Company has been a proud member of the North Central West Virginia community since 1978. Key Oil Company has been drilling and producing gas and oil in West Virginia for nearly 50 years. Home office located in Weston, West Virginia. Key Oil Company is a proud supporter of all Doddridge County student athletes. Let's go Bulldogs! Bulldog Station in Doddridge County Sports is a winning combination. For all your pizzas, subs, and salads, call Bulldog Station at 304-666-1364. Open Monday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Tuesday and Wednesday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday and Friday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturdays 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Bulldog Station located at 323 West Main Street, West Union, West Virginia. Let's go Bulldogs!
Under the West Virginia sky, where the hills roll high, there's a school that stands with heart, where the Bulldogs never die. Books in hand and heads held up, we're ready to explore. Doddridge County's where we grow, our stories start to soar. Pride runs deep in every vein, a fire that won't fade. We're learning, leading one and all, our dreams are not afraid. Bulldogs, our mission's in motion, proud and strong with Bulldog devotion. Learning, leading, chasing dreams, Doddridge pride in everything. United we shine, together we rise. Doddridge County Schools where futures fly. From the classroom to the field, we stand side by side. Teachers guide us, friends support. We're ready to take stride. Bulldog green and gold so bright, a symbol we uphold. Every child.
And we welcome you back inside of the Pregame Keller Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between Tyler County and Doddridge County. We've got ladies basketball tonight. 25 seconds to go until the start of this contest. Before they announce, do the anthem in the starting lineups, the importance of this game, although, Trayton, you said to begin with, the records go out the window. The importance of this game is kind of twofold. Number one, it's a regional matchup.
Yeah.
And number two, it's an LKC North pod matchup.
Right.
So in the LKC now, especially with this pod setup, Every game matters.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's going to be important for Lady Bulldogs to come out and get a victory. Okay, we are going to lay our mics down and allow you to listen to the national anthem with us.
Remove the caps if you have. Thank you everyone for that. And special thanks to any veterans here.
Okay, we'll now take a look at tonight's starting lineups. Lady Bulldogs will start the same five, Sam, that we've seen here the last few games. It seems like we'll be getting into a little bit of a rhythm here with this lineup, and it's usually about this time of the year that the coach kind of settles in and kind of gets one that they're comfortable with. And obviously they've got about 7, 8 girls that could fill some roles, but tonight they will start Cameron Satterfield, Peyton Trent, Allie Cheeseman, Brooke DeHaven, and Isabella Holtz, let's take a moment here and talk about Isabella.
Yeah, she leads the team in field goal percentage. She's shooting 51% from the field, 55% from free throw line, and has 6 rebounds a game. And so she's been a really big piece that's been able to come in, and she does it quietly. We've talked about this. She's not, really showy, but she does those little things, those kind of intangible things that you don't always see. And she's just a real presence under the basket for Doddridge County.
Yeah, 16 rebounds against Parkersburg Catholic.
Yeah, she had a huge game against them.
For the Lady Knights, they will start Addison Reed. They will start Katie Grimm. Looks like number 2, Leah Brightwell, or Andy Fiber. And I missed the other number there. We'll get it here in just a little bit. All right, the announcer Randy Stemple is going to announce our Lady Bulldogs.
Wearing number 5'4", sophomore, Cameron Satterfield. Wearing number 11, 5'6", senior guard, Peyton Trent. Wearing number 14, 5'8", junior guard forward, Allie Cheeseman. And wearing number 21, 5'8", sophomore forward, Brooke DeHaven, and the rest of your Lady Dogs. Head coach Lisa Cheeseman.
All right, we are about ready for basketball. My apologies. That 5th starter for Tyler County is number 0, Caitlin Householder. Couldn't see her number there. The coach was coach had him huddled up.
Starts with the coaches down to the players and extending to you, the fans. Here to cheer for your teams. Loudly, we hope, but not against the official.
We will tell you up front here that there is some clock concerns here in the gymnasium. It is being worked on, and so the game clock will not be at where it typically is here on WVRC Doddridge, but we will do our best to keep you informed on how much time is left. This is high school girls basketball, and we are on the way. Cameron Satterfield will set up the offense. Cheeseman's going to drive in. She's going to look to pass it. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Tyler County. The Lady Bulldogs will keep possession. Pass inside to DeHaven. DeHaven's going to go up with it and gets it to go, and it'll be an and one. So Brooke DeHaven now will have a chance for a three-point play.
That was a good, strong take from DeHaven to get that, but a great pass from Allie Cheeseman on that inbounds as well to see her, to get the ball to her so she can be in position to score the points.
Brooke's shot is up and good, so 3-0 Doddridge County.
Yeah, you love to see Doddridge County using the physicality that they know they have.
Yeah, full court press here. They're going to come out and try and cause some disruption.
And right there, Isabella Holtz, quick hands to be able to knock that out of bounds and just disrupt and try to get Tyler out of rhythm to try to break that press.
Ball is knocked out of bounds by Allie Cheeseman. Tyler County will have possession here. And it looks like the Lady Bulldogs are going to want to try and make Tyler County a little uncomfortable here.
They are, and just because Doddridge hasn't forced a turnover doesn't mean it's not affecting how Tyler is trying to break this press, and that's a huge 5-second call to get to now eventually force that turnover.
5-second call. Lady Bulldogs now will have the ball, and Tyler County is going to take a, well, no, the PA, tricked the PA announcer. He said a timeout, and Tyler's coach said, no, I don't want a timeout. So play will continue with the Lady Bulldogs having possession.
Looks like that was just a quick huddle.
Tyler County is going to come out in a man-to-man. Cheeseman's going to get to DeHaven. DeHaven's going to take the shot. It's going to be a foul. Let's see if they're going to say it's on the floor or was it shooting. The foul was on number 0, Caitlin Householder, and it was on the floor.
It's a nice try for DeHaven to try to get that shot up, but it definitely, I do think it was a foul on the floor.
Contact made before the shot. Cheeseman's going to throw it in, and Peyton Trent will run it down and set up the offense. Cheeseman's now going to take a jumper, and she's going to get fouled. That foul's on number 21, Katie Graham, and Allie Cheeseman will have a chance for 2 to extend the early Bulldog lead.
And I like the strong take by Allie to get that ball. The pass wasn't the hardest pass, and she was able to get that really hard turn and try to get that midcourt jump shot.
Her shot is good.
Yeah, and you know that Tyler County's probably pretty bummed that she got that foul early, because that is their X factor.
Yeah, good point. Second free throw's up and good as well. And now Coach Scott Wall will take his first time out. So we too will step away. We'll be right back here on WVRC, Doddridge County.
Tonight's live stream is made possible through our partnership with WVRC Media, bringing Doddridge County's student achievements straight to you. From athletics and academics to performances and special events, these moments matter, and now our community can experience them from anywhere. Thanks to the forward-thinking support of the Doddridge County Board of Education, our mission in motion is now live, visible, and celebrated. Doddridge County Schools, united to make a difference.
And welcome back. Doddridge County has an early 5-0 lead here, and it looks like Sam Trayton, the pressure right now is working for the Lady Bulldogs.
For sure.
But on the offensive side, don't they seem to be a little more patient?
They do. They've definitely slowed it down. They're looking for, I like that they're going to Brooke DeHaven too, trying to get the ball inside, because they need to use that to their advantage, because she's such a strong post player that can make those really big shots even when there's contact.
Yep. Must have watched the broadcast.
Taking some tips.
For sure.
Yeah, they tuning in to the pregame show in the locker room, weren't they, Trent?
Exactly. Or maybe they just saw what we saw.
Yeah. Ball is inbounded. Tyler County now is going to break the press here. The Lady Bulldogs are in a man-to-man defense. Grimm's shot is no good. Rebounded by Holtz. Holtz will get to Trent, and they're going to run with it now. Thrown up ahead to Satterfield. Satterfield's going to take the shot. Doesn't get it to go, but DeHaven's going to rebound. She's going to lay it up and touches every part, but does not go in. Rebound, Katie Grimm. Really like okay, well, they got a foul called there. I was going to say I really like the tenacious defense there, and it was good. I mean, they're the official.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah,
right?
it was good, aggressive defense by Doddridge, and you like to see that.
Cameron Satterfield there.
Yeah.
Ball's going to be thrown in towards the hoop. A little too high for Sloan Wall, and the ball will go out of bounds. Doddridge County will regain possession of the basketball. 5-0. We are told that we're around 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Once again, the scoreboard is having some issues tonight, so things are being manually ran down at the scorer's table. Cheeseman now is going to kick it to DeHaven. Once again, really good patience. Good pass there. Tried to draw the foul. Could not get it, but a good look by Brooke DeHaven.
That was a great look. You know, we've talked about her as a post player, but she can also play the perimeter and sees the court so well.
Double dribble call there on Katie Grimm. She knew it, too. She turned around and smiled back at the official.
Yeah, you love to see Doddridge kind of go into the paint early, you know, getting them easy points whenever they can.
Yes. Working inside out tonight. Trent now with it. She's going to kick to DeHaven. DeHaven back to Peyton. Cheeseman now, she's going to lose the ball. Stolen by Katie Grimm. Katie's going to push it now. Her shot's no good. Rebound Trent. And here they go. DeHaven's now off to the races. Lays it up and in. Way to run the court there.
And I think that goes back to DeHaven's defensive play on the other side. She's really cleaned it up. I've seen two different plays where she's played such clean defense, not drawing the foul, and then that turns into that turnover to get those points in transition.
Grimm's shot was no good. Rebound by Peyton Trent. Trent now let Cheeseman run the court, and Cheeseman will finish for two. And Coach Wall is going to take his second timeout here of the first quarter. So we will step away. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Bulldog Station in Doddridge County Sports is a winning combination. For all your pizzas, subs, and salads, call Bulldog Station at 304-666-1364. Open Monday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Tuesday and Wednesday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday and Friday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturdays 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Bulldog Station located at 323 West Main Street, West Union, West Virginia. Let's go Bulldogs! Key Oil Company has been a proud member of the North Central West Virginia community since 1978. Key Oil Company has been drilling and producing gas and oil in West Virginia for nearly 50 years. Home office located in Weston, West Virginia. Key Oil Company is a proud supporter of all Doddridge County student athletes. Let's go Bulldogs!
And welcome back. About halfway through the first quarter here at Craig M. Keller Gymnasium, Doddridge County has jumped out to a 9-0 lead, largely in part of patient offense and very, very aggressive defense. Going to continue in this full court press here. It's a full court man. J.C. Lipscomb has checked into the game. Pass is stolen by Peyton Trent. Peyton's now going to drive in. She's going to lay it up. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Addison Reed, then knocked out of bounds. Tyler County will have the basketball. Riley Wise now with the ball, guarded by Brooke DeHaven. Reed's going to give the householder, and then Brooke DeHaven's going to rip it away. It'll be a jump ball, and possession will go to Tyler County, or stay with Tyler County.
Yeah, just a great defensive kind of play there from DeHaven and Peyton Trent to really stay on to stay on Tyler and keep them from getting the ball anywhere close to the basket.
Andy Fiber now with the ball. Good hands there by Alan Cheeseman, a couple different deflections.
Yeah, Doddridge is playing great defense with their feet, which is allowing them to make great plays with their hands with little pokes in there and then swatting the ball away.
And those things get frustrating for the opposing team.
Most definitely.
Peyton Trent now will knock that away.
And it seemed like against Parkersburg Catholic the other night, Doddridge was a step late.
I think we've got it may have said that she reached, okay, it's a warning, yes, she reached across the out-of-bounds line.
Okay.
What he was calling there.
But yeah, it seemed like Doddridge against Catholic was just kind of a step late on their defense, and it seems like they're a little bit more really doing a good job of staying in front of their player to keep them from driving to the basket.
A little more pep in their step
They
tonight,
do.
And maybe having a little practice may have helped there, right?
Yeah.
Cheeseman with the rebound. She's going to look to push the tempo, kicks the Trent in the corner. Trent shot for three. It's good. Senior Peyton Trent lands a three-point shot and extends Doddridge County's lead to 12-0 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Shot there's by Sloan Wall, is rebounded by Brooke Burnside, who was checked into the game. Cheeseman's going to throw it ahead to Trent. Trent now is going to drive it in, take a shot, get fouled. That foul, I believe, is on number 24, Addison Reed. Let's see if the official saw what I saw. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Peyton Trent now a chance for two here from the free throw line. Again, we thank you for joining us tonight on WVRC Doddridge County, Tyler County versus Doddridge County girls high school basketball. Peyton Trent's first shot is up and in. Cameron Satterfield, Isabella Holtz check back in for the Bulldogs. Peyton's second shot rolls around and goes. So 14-0 now. Pass is thrown ahead. Looks like it was last touch. Yep, by Tyler County. So Doddridge County will force another turnover. Tyler County. Oh, go ahead.
You know, Adam, I think this press defense we're seeing from Doddridge County, you know, you didn't see that very much last game until they really had to work hard for their. I know I know we're not really in the practices, but I bet you the practice went along like, guys, we don't want to work as hard as early in the game. You know, we want to get off to a fast start, and we just want to make it easier for ourselves.
Really good play there by Cameron Satterfield. Yes, Isabella Holtz and a good finish.
Yeah, Cameron comes into this game with almost 3 assists per game, so she does a really good job of moving the ball around as well.
Yes. Okay, that is Tyler County's third timeout here of the contest, third of the first quarter. It is a full timeout, so we will take this opportunity to step away and hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back on WVRC Doddridge County.
When the temperatures drop, Doddridge County heats up. Across our gyms, mats, pools, and stages, Bulldogs rise, driven by heart, discipline, and a community that shows up in every season. Different talents, different arenas, one mission, one unstoppable Bulldog family. This winter, we don't just participate, we show the state what
16-0, Doddridge County has a first quarter lead here. After the timeout, they are going to stay in the full court press. Lipscomb, Burnside, Trent, Holtz, and Satterfield, the 5 forward Lady Bulldogs. That's going to be a 5-second call on Tyler County. That's the second of the night so far.
Yeah, and you can tell them turnovers are really getting to Tyler County's head.
Frustrating them a little bit. Inbound down to Satterfield, kicks to Trent. Peyton shot 3. Oh, couldn't get that one to go, but rebound is by Katie Grimm. Now she's going to run the floor. Good hands there, Isabella Holtz. And Isabella's going to get a foul called. That'll send number 22, freshman Riley Wise, to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, it was good pressure from Holtz. She just kind of got a little bit on the side, tried to reach over, and unfortunately drew that foul.
Tyler County is on the scoreboard now, 16-1. The clock has come back on here. They're still working on that. Second shot is good as well, so 16-2, Lady Bulldog lead.
Yeah, you can tell she was a little puzzled at the line after that light came on, but she sunk the second one.
Didn't distract her. Sign of a good free throw shooter right there.
There you go. Love that.
Casey Underwood's come into the game. The pass is going to be stolen now by Katie Grimm. Grimm's going to drive it down, lay it up, doesn't go. Rebound Holtz. Holtz is going to be a jump ball. Doddridge County will have possession. Allie Cheeseman now will check in, give J.C. Lipscomb a break. Wise, Grimm, Wall, Reed, and Stadinik in the game for Tyler County. Doddridge County will break the press and set up their half-court offense. Pass is given to Casey Underwood. Couldn't quite handle it. The ball will go out of bounds. 16-2 now.
I like the decision Satterfield had there. They broke the press, but she pulled it back and set up the offense, and that's something that they didn't do as much against Parkersburg Catholic.
Satterfield's going to kick to Cheeseman. Cheeseman shot for 3 is good.
And the student section is loving it.
Great kick there by Cameron Satterfield. Drove it in and saw the open lady. Ball will now be stolen by Allie Cheeseman. She's going to stop. Ball's going to get knocked away, and it will be Doddridge County ball. I think she thought about passing it to Cameron Satterfield.
I think she did
trying
too.
to give it back. Right?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
But out of bounds, no harm, no foul there. Brooke DeHaven checks back in. Cheeseman's going to lose the ball, and then Cameron Satterfield will end up getting a foul called on her. 19-2. 1:34 on the clock in the first quarter. Marley Sias, J.C. Lipscomb now will come back in. Been a slow first quarter. It feels that way. Anyway.
Yeah, it does.
Probably because we can't see the time.
That's a real good observation.
Yeah.
Wall with the ball now. She's going to look inside. Shots up. That'll be a foul. I think they may get Isabella on her second here. Yeah, 0-0. Be her second. But Burnside now. Check in. First shot's up and good.
Studnick out of the line, playing up from the JV squad as well, so she's getting some extra minutes tonight.
Good shot there by sophomore Octavia Studnick. And she'll make second, 19-4 now. Approaching a minute to go here in the first period.
Oh, little miscue there.
Yep. Pass was ahead to Brooke DeHaven. She wasn't quite ready for it, but Tyler County will give it right back to the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, she had the right idea in her head. Just Brooke didn't have her head turned around, but No harm, no foul. We got the ball back. We're good.
Right, came right back. Lipscomb now will give to Cheeseman, who will throw it to Burnside. Burnside turns and throws it. Going to be a foul. I think that foul's on Brooke DeHaven. Lady Bulldogs getting a little sloppy here.
Yeah, I see that.
And those are the kind of fouls that really kill them, is when it's just kind of a desperation foul. You turn the ball over, make a mistake, and then you just reach at the last second. So those desperation fouls can really kind of cause some issues as the game progresses.
Had a really good rhythm to start the game, and now they've gotten a little bit sloppy here towards the end. Let's see if they can settle back down. First shot is no good. Peyton Trent now will check back in. Looks like we've Lipscomb, Cheeseman, Burnside, Trent, and DeHaven in now. Satterfield and Holtz both with 2 fouls apiece. Second shot's no good. Should be out of bounds on Tyler County, and Doddridge County will have possession.
Tyler County into the bonus now.
Trent now with the ball. She's going to drive it down in. She's going to look to finish, and she does. Good hard take there by Peyton Trent.
Yeah, she was on a mission with that take right there.
Wise's shot's up, no good. Rebound, no good. Now Brooke DeHaven will have it. She's going to run away with it, loses possession, but Peyton Trent's right place, right time.
Yeah, it was, and that was a great defensive stop by Brooke DeHaven on the other end, too, to get that rebound and to get the ball down the court.
Grim now is going to drive in, gets the ball knocked away. Studnick now with it, gives to Wise. Wise going to take a shot, no good. Rebounded by Householder. Now Reed's going to shoot it, rebounded by Burnside. Cheeseman's going to throw it up to Trent. Trent's going to lay it up and gets it to go. 5 seconds here in the first quarter. And that is how the first quarter will end. So, after one here at the Craig M. Keller Gymnasium at Doddridge County 25, Tyler County 4. We'll take a break and be right back on WVRC, Doddridge County.
In Doddridge County Schools, every day is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become something greater. From innovative classrooms to unforgettable student experiences, our mission in motion is shaping tomorrow's leaders right here at home. We're proud to be a public school district where community, opportunity, and excellence come together. Doddridge County Schools, we are public school proud and united to make a difference.
And we welcome you back. It's 25-4 at the end of one. Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs overall, guys, have played a pretty good first quarter. Started off very strong, kind of sloppy at the end, but I'm sure how much you can complain with a 21-point lead after the first.
And we talked about them getting out to a strong start in the very beginning, and that's what the benefit of getting out to that strong start is. You can have a little bit of a downhill there towards the end of the first quarter, and you're still okay.
Yeah. Starting lineup now back on to the floor for Doddridge County. DeHaven now with it. She'll kick to Satterfield. Satterfield will give it to Trent. Trent's going to go. Oh, good look inside.
Great pass.
Isabella Holtz just couldn't quite get it to go, but that was a good vision there by senior Peyton Trent. Wise's three-point shots, no good. Rebound to Satterfield. Does she see? Yep, Allie Cheeseman now has it. She's going to take a little jumper, and she'll get it to go. 27-4 now.
You can tell Allie is so comfortable with that midcourt jumper. Instead of driving to the basket, she feels good enough to just stop and pop up that midcourt shot, and efficient to be able to score those 2 points for Doddridge.
Holtz now comes down with it, and folks, we've got a scoreboard working here. It is 27-4. There's 6:56 to go in the first quarter, or second quarter.
Yes, very nice to have the scoreboard working.
Yes, it is. We will work to get the scoreboard clock running here on WVRC as well. And you should be able to see it there at the house.
Trent for 3, off the mark.
And here come the Lady Knights. Reed's going to go coast to coast there. Get a layup to go, 27-6 now. Satterfield splits the defense, ball on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Once again, just make a comment on the patience tonight of this Lady Bulldog team. Running their offense, getting good looks.
They are, and you've seen them drive to the basket a little bit more too. They're running this kind of offense out on the perimeter and then driving to the basket and either being able to take that 2-point shot or kick it out for a shot from the perimeter.
Yeah, good shot there by Peyton Trent. She drives in and gets another bucket to go. Reed shots off the mark. Ball out of bounds. We'll say the last touch by the Lady Bulldogs. So Tyler County will have possession. 5:56 to go here in the second period. Doddridge County 29, Tyler County 6. They're running them all over the place.
They are.
To take it out here. No, wait, here. Wall now with the ball, gives to Wise. Wise shot is no good. Rebound to Haven to Cheeseman. And we'll try and push the tempo here. Kicks it to Satterfield. Satterfield's going to lose possession. And Riley Wise now is going to run with it. Brooke to Haven. It's a good job there. Stayed straight up.
Satterfield a little shaken up on the other end of the court.
Cameron's a little shook down here, so we have an official timeout. Check on Cameron. One thing we know about Cameron Satterfield is she's a tough young lady.
She is.
Looks like a little contact to the head there.
Yeah, so we will we'll take a break here. We'll hear from our sponsors. Cameron gets looked at. We'll be right back on WVRC Doddridge.
Bulldog Station in Doddridge County Sports is a winning combination. For all your pizzas, subs, and salads, call Bulldog Station at 304-666-1364. Open Monday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Tuesday and Wednesday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday and Friday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturdays 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Bulldog Station located at 323 West Main Street, West Union, West Virginia. Let's go Bulldogs.
And good to see Cameron able to stay onto the court here. She shook it off, and we're back to playing basketball. Wise now with the ball. Passes to Reed. Reed's shot is good. Good little floater there.
That was,
for
yeah.
Addison Reed. Cheeseman now with it. And the Lady Bulldogs are getting set. Cheeseman's going to drive, take a little jump shot. Doesn't go. Rebound by Andy Fiber. Tyler County is going to run with it now. Reed shot for 3. No good. Isabella Holtz is right there. Her and Sloan Wall kind of battled for it a little bit. Official determines it was last touched by Tyler County. Casey Underwood now will check in. 29-8. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the second. Casey Underwood couldn't handle that pass. Good job there, Isabella Holtz. Just bats it down. And now she'll tie it up. Possession arrow in favor of Tyler County. Looks like Brooke Burnside's going to check in. She's going to give Bell a break.
I love her on-ball defense on those inbounds. She just disrupts so well, and that just makes the inbounder kind of second-guess what they're going to do every single time they bring the ball out. So that was great defensive pressure from Isabella Holtz.
Katie Grimm now will check in for the Lady Knights. Ball shot from the corner, doesn't go. Rebound by Brooke DeHaven, and off to the races she goes. Gonna end up drawing a foul. She'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Let's see who that foul was on. That was on 21, Katie Grimm.
21, Brooke DeHaven at the line. 2 shots.
Yeah, Brooke's a player that, you know, you want to see them slow down a little bit, but with DeHaven, it's hard for her to slow down. She feels like she runs at full speed efficiently all the time.
Yeah, she's quick. First shot is up and good. Second shot doesn't go. Rebound, Tyler County. We'll call it jump ball there. Peyton Trent tied Caitlin Householder up, and Lady Bulldogs will have possession. Burnside turns and gives to Satterfield. Really good job breaking that press, and Cameron Satterfield will get to go shoot a pair here. She draws a foul, but a good job there.
Yeah, it was, and I think Satterfield has tried to draw that foul a couple times underneath the basket, so it's good to see her finally get that contact so that she can get some free throws.
Satterfield at the line, 2 shots.
Cameron's first shot rattles out. And second one misses, but Brooke Burnside's there to get the rebound. Gives to Casey Underwood. Ball is stolen. Addison Reed. Reed's going to drive down. Good job there by Addison Reed. Really good defense by Peyton Trent, too. Not the foul.
Right,
right. Straight up.
There's really nothing you can do there. Just try to get a body up. Try to contest that shot as best as you can without fouling.
Trent now is going to look to drive in. Gives it to Burnside. Burnside bounce pass to Satterfield, who's going to shoot a couple more. That foul is on number 2, Andy Fiber. So Cameron is able to draw a couple fouls here on these last few possessions. This time, I'm going to predict she's going to put them in. Look at that. First one is in.
You're doing good so far.
Allie Cheeseman now will give Peyton Trent a breather. And here comes Cameron's second free throw. And didn't get that one to go. Rebound, Fiber. Thrown ahead, but stole. Well, it was like a.
It's like
that was a
pinball.
Yeah. Pinball. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Satterfield's going to push it now. She's going to give to Cheeseman. Cheeseman's going to stop, shoot, gets it to go. 33-10. With 3:30 left, Marley Sias and J.C. Lipscomb now will check into the contest.
Yeah, that's that nice little mid-range jumper she likes to stick to.
Lady Bulldogs continuing this man-to-man defensive look. Grimm now is going to pull up for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound Wall. It's going to be stolen now by Allie Cheeseman. And she's going to throw it forward to Casey Underwood. Underwood, Tried to get it to J.C. Lipscomb, but Katie Grimm was right there to steal it. Good pass there by Katie Grimm. Really good pass. That'll be a foul on Marley Sias. And number 24, Addison Reed, will go to line to shoot too. But Trayton, you mentioned in the pregame, Katie Grimm can kind of do it all. That was a really good look.
Oh, for sure. Even if she's not scoring the ball as much as she usually is, she can find the open man for sure. Definitely
does not go.
Definitely a floor general she is.
Yeah. Peyton Trent will check back in.
And that's one thing I noticed with this Lady Bulldog team, something that's kind of overlooked. They substitute girls in and out, getting them plenty of rest.
Addison Reed's second shot doesn't go either, but Brooke Burnside gets the rebound.
Brooke Burnside takes care of the ball. When she gets a rebound, she makes sure that whoever she's throwing it to is open, and she's just so strong with the ball.
Marley Sias there was looking inside, but pass is taken away. Householder now is going to give a little lefty floater there from the right box area. Gets it to go. Cheeseman now with it. She's going to drive it in. She's going to draw a foul. She'll get a chance to shoot a couple. That foul's on for 0. Caitlin Householder.
That's number 14. Cheeseman at the line, 2 shots.
First shot is good. 34-12, just over 2 minutes to go here until halftime. Second shot good as well. Katie Grimm's going to take a shot, doesn't go. Rebound Marley Sias, gives to Peyton Trent. Peyton's going to run with it here. Oh, tried to get it to Brooke Burnside there. Good vision, just couldn't quite get past the land.
Definitely the right idea.
Tyler County now looking to slow it down here just a little bit and work on their offense. Reed shot, no good. Rebound Sias. Here comes Lady Bulldogs. Trent's going to throw it ahead to Cheeseman. Cheeseman's going to go up. She's going to get fouled. That foul is on Katie Grimm. Cheeseman will get a chance to shoot a couple more. First one goes 36-12 now, 1:21 left. Second one goes as well.
I feel like Doddridge has just looked more confident from every aspect, especially offensively from the free throw line, any kind of mid-range jumpers under the basket. They've just looked a lot more confident, a lot more comfortable with the ball tonight.
Jaden Thomas's shot was short, rebounded by Berger. Possession arrow favored the Lady Knights. Brooke DeHaven now will check in for Marley Sias. Get a foul here. Fouls on Peyton Trent. It'll be the second team foul for the Lady Bulldogs, 5 for the Lady Knights. Reed shot, doesn't go. There's Brooke DeHaven.
Great rebound from Brooke DeHaven.
She's going to run the floor. Doesn't go. Rebound Trent. Trent can't get it to go. And now Brooke DeHaven is going to pick up a foul here, as that rebound was by number 20, Studnick. And the Lady Bulldogs are going to pull out of the press here, up 37-12, 52 seconds to go until halftime.
And that was one of those fouls you hate to see DeHaven pick up.
Yeah.
She didn't, I mean, she just kind of bumped into her when they came down, so it really was an inadvertent kind of just wrong place at the wrong time. Hate to see her pick that up with 50 seconds left in the first half.
Yep. Wall's shot is a little long, and Peyton Trent will let it go out of bounds.
I feel like Tyler County has had some good shot selection tonight. They just haven't been able to connect.
Yeah.
I mean, they've really had some good open looks. Just haven't been able to get anything to fall.
Trent's now going to drive it in. She's going to kick to Cheeseman. Cheeseman's now just going to pull it back out and reset the offense. In. Oh, nice look. Oh, good pass there. Might have been a little contact on Cameron's shot, but 12 seconds to go here in the half. Tyler County will give it back. 9.4 to go till halftime, 37-12. Satterfield gives to Lipscomb. Lipscomb's going to push it down. 2 seconds, one. She doesn't see. Peyton's going to take the shot. Don't think it would have counted. That's how the first half will come to an end. Lady Bulldogs with an impressive first half, and they take a halftime lead of 37-12. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with the first half stats and a look at the second half. Stay with us on WVRC, Doddridge County.
Tonight's live stream is made possible through our partnership with WVRC Media, bringing Doddridge County's student achievement straight to you. From athletics and academics to performances and special events, these moments matter, and now our community can experience them from anywhere. Thanks to the forward-thinking support of the Doddridge County Board of Education, our mission in motion is now live, visible, and celebrated. Doddridge County Schools, united to make a difference.
When the temperatures drop, Doddridge County heats up. Across our gyms, mats, pools, and stages, Bulldogs rise, driven by heart, discipline, and a community that shows up in every season. Different talents, different arenas, one mission, one unstoppable Bulldog family. This winter, we don't just participate, we show the state what Doddridge County is made of. So gear up, show up, and feel the energy. Let's go Bulldogs!
In Doddridge County Schools, every day is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become something greater. From innovative classrooms to unforgettable student experiences, our mission in motion is shaping tomorrow's leaders right here at home. We're proud to be a public school district where community, opportunity, and excellence come together.
Bulldog Station in Doddridge County Sports is a winning combination. For all your pizzas, subs, and salads, call Bulldog Station at 304-666-1364. Open Monday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Tuesday and Wednesday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday and Friday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturdays 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Bulldog Station located at 323 West Main Street, West Union, West Virginia. Let's go Bulldogs!
And we welcome you back. About 4:50 left until the start of the third period. The Lady Bulldogs had a very dominant first half. They lead Tyler Consolidated by the score of 37-12. Trayton, let's start with you. What's your thoughts there, that first half?
You know, I see a lot more comfort in this Bulldog team, and I think the early hard work they put in on defense is definitely paying off. They're allowing themselves to make more mistakes down the stretch and not be punished for it. I bet you that's what they wanted to see. They wanted to see them not work as hard as or later in the game, against like Parkersburg Catholic. That game could have been a lot bigger margin of victory if we would have just probably put in a little more effort, put a little more focus in the early part of the game. But to see him put that early focus in the beginning of the game, and it really pay off in the second half, it's exciting. Yeah. Especially looking forward to a tough ending schedule. Yeah. Hopefully they can pick up some quality wins later down the road.
Absolutely. Sam, let's go to you now. A couple things that stood out to you.
Well, the passing was a lot better. We didn't see, there were a few kind of moments here and there where the passing wasn't as effective, but they're passing the ball a lot better. Offense, they're really slowing down and running their offense, driving, kicking the ball out to the perimeter shooters, and also the fouling. I feel like they've been a lot cleaner on defense too. Yes. Not as many reaching fouls when when a player from Tyler drives to the basket. Instead of reaching to try to swat the ball, they're just standing straight up with their hands in the air. And I feel like it's just been a lot more effective. They're a lot cleaner, and things just look a lot better from Doddridge's perspective than it did against Parkersburg Catholic the other night.
And really, going back a game before from Philip Barber too, they're much more confident, comfortable tonight. Taking a look now at the first half statistics, Doddridge County is led at halftime by Allie Cheeseman, who has 15. Peyton Trent, 13. Brooke DeHaven, 6. Isabella Holtz, 2. And Cameron Satterfield, 1. Rebounding, Peyton Trent with 3. Brooke DeHaven and Brooke Burnside with 4. Trent with 3. Holtz with 2, Satterfield 2, Marley Sias 2, Allie Cheeseman with 1. Foul trouble, doing okay. 2 for Holtz, 2 for Satterfield, 2 for DeHaven. So not much of a concern.
Yes. Much better than it was the other night, that's for sure.
Yeah. So turning our attention now to the second half. Again, the score's 37-12. Certainly, Tyler County could go on a little bit of a run here. But what are you looking at, for the remainder of this game? I'm sure all 9 girls will get to come in. I'm sure there'll be a mix and match. But how are we looking to finish this?
I think, keeping an eye on Katie Grimm, because I think she could really get them back in this game if they let her. So don't take your foot off the gas for sure, especially with her. Continue to play, strong pressure defense. Try not to foul, stay clean on that defensive side. And then I think, this would be a good opportunity, like you said, to get all the girls in, try to work some things, work on your offense, try to maybe try something different, as you're going into this kind of second half of the season. Gives you an opportunity to work on some things for the remainder of the season.
Yeah. 1:30 to go here until the start of the second half. I'll take a quick moment here to tell the viewers tomorrow night's throwback games, I should say, against Moorfield has been canceled. Moorfield notified the Bulldog athletic director earlier today that they were not going to be able to make it. A lot of snow in the forecast tomorrow anyway, and that snow, unfortunately, is at the worst possible times. And so not often does it snow during the day, but that's the forecast for tomorrow. And so those games will be postponed. But good news, Pendleton County has agreed to come and take on our boys team in what will be the boys throwback game. That will be Saturday with a 1 p.m. tip at this point. Pendleton County is going to communicate if we have to push it back. Well, of course we could, but they think that they can get down here by 1 o'clock. So the boys will play their throwback game, and what that is they got some throwback jerseys, a little special thing. And from what we understand, Pendleton County actually has some old Franklin jerseys that they're going to go ahead and bring. So both teams will have kind of a throwback. Now, the Lady Bulldogs are working on finding an opponent for Saturday. If they can't, they will find another opponent. A couple weeks left still, to fit in one game, and they will wear their throwback uniform. So anyway, just a quick update there on the rest of this week.
Now, when you say throwback, how far are we going back?
Well,
should I expect to see like my old jersey out there?
Oh no, I think further.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's what I want. I'm not at the point yet where my jersey is considered throwback. Am I?
I don't think so, Sam. I think probably like the '80s. I think was kind of the the thought.
Okay.
Of course, you know what happened in the '80s for the Lady for the Lady Bulldog basketball. Just a couple state championships.
Yeah, that was a decent team they put out that year.
And oh, by the way, the college player of the year in Susan Robinson. Right later would be the college player of the year in Susan Robinson, the all-time Lady Bulldog great. Here we go. Start of the third quarter. Lady Bulldogs will have possession. Starting five is on the floor. Looks like for both squads. Pass inside to DeHaven. DeHaven, good take. Yeah, she's going to get an opportunity for a three-point play.
That was a great look from Isabella Holtz, too, at the top of the key to be able to find her, and then a great drive by Brooke DeHaven. She's done a really good job of finishing on those when she gets contact under the basket. I think, is this her second or her third old-fashioned kind of three-point
I want to say second
possibility?
For tonight.
Yeah, okay.
Isabella Holtz with the rebound, gives to Trent. Trent's going to lob it up to Cheeseman. Ooh, she's going to go up. She's going to get fouled. Kind of lands awkwardly. And she's back up, and she'll have a chance for two. That foul's on number 0, Caitlin Householder.
Like to see that smile on her face when she gets up. You know she's all right.
Good look there by Peyton Trent, just lobbing that inside there. Cheeseman's first free throw is good. Extends the Lady Bulldog lead to 40-12 now. Second shot is good as well.
And you guys touched on the toughness and physicality of Brooke DeHaven, and that is just in her family's genes. She has a brother on the boys basketball team, but by the name of Josh DeHaven. He's also a very physical athlete, and he always puts his body on the line for the basketball team.
Oh yeah. That is one characteristic of that family for sure. Sadiford's going to go in, doesn't get it to go. Cheeseman gets it now. Her shot is short. But that is one attribute of that entire family. They are just tough players.
Tough as nails.
They're going to get Katie Grimm for a travel there.
And I know from experience that it's probably kind of rubbed off on her having an older brother. That makes you tougher. I know from experience.
There you go. Is that a shout out to your older brother?
Well, yeah. I guess.
There you go. Trent now is going to push the pace. Going to get the ball knocked from behind, but it will stay with stay with Doddridge County. I think she was getting ready to try and get that into Isabella Holtz, but good hands there by Tyler Consolidated defender. DeHaven, little pump fake. Shot is up and was a little short, but that's because she was fouled by number 23, Sloan Wall. Brooke DeHaven have a chance for a couple more here from the charity stripe.
Seeing an improvement, too, with Doddridge's inbounds under the basket. They struggled inbounding the ball against Parkersburg Catholic under their own basket, so they've definitely made some adjustments there and had a little bit more effectiveness underneath the basket when they have to bring the ball in.
First shot is up and good. Second shot, good as well. Good job there by sophomore Brooke DeHaven. Lady Bulldogs staying in the man-to-man defense. Reed's going to drive in, take a shot, doesn't go, gets her own rebound. Good hands there by Cameron Satterfield, taken away by Trent, thrown up to DeHaven, and Brooks going to lay it up and in. 45-12, approaching 6 minutes to go in the third period.
Another one of them fast-paced plays by Brooke DeHaven.
Grimm now inside, takes a shot, doesn't go. Rebound to Haven. DeHaven's going to throw it up to Trent. Trent's going to give it to Satterfield. He's going to give it right back, and Peyton Trent's going to have two more. Good teamwork there by the Lady Bulldogs. They said, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it.
Yeah, the original thought was to give it to Cameron, and then it just ended up back up with Peyton.
Yeah, that is unselfish play, and that's certainly what you like to see here out of this Lady Bulldog team.
Yeah, team working together is the best kind of team.
Oh, yeah. Grimm shot for three. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Trent. Well, Grimm actually going to come away with it. Now Satterfield has it. She's going to take it coast to coast, lay it up and in.
Satterfield off the steal. Back to the floor for two.
49-12. 5-minute mark here in the third period. It looks like we got 4 substitutions here being made by the Lady Bulldogs. The shot is swatted away and now stolen by Allie Cheeseman. She's going to throw it ahead to DeHaven. DeHaven's going to lay it up and in. Good play there by the Lady Bulldogs.
It was a great block from Cheeseman, too. I think sometimes they try to block it while the ball is still in the shooter's hand, so that was good to let the shooter release it first and then get the block to avoid getting that foul.
But DeHaven's going to now get her a steal here and can't get it to go. No call. Katie Grimm now is going to take a three-point shot. Doesn't go. Rebound, Sloan Wall. Her shot is off the mark. Isabella Holtz will be tied up with Caitlin Householder. And the Lady Bulldogs are going to enter J.C. Lipscomb, Brooke Burnside, Marley Sias, Casey Underwood, and we'll give Satterfield, Cheeseman, Holtz, and DeHaven a break. Peyton Trent will stay on the court with the new Lady Bulldog players. Now they're Consolidated. Makes a handful of subs themselves. All out of bounds. Last touched by Tyler. With a good confidence game here. You know, this is kind of one that you need. If you're the Lady Bulldogs, typically these two teams play such a physical game, and Trayton said it in the intro. You know, you can throw the records out the window, and so, you know, certainly did not take this team easy. Good 2 points there by Peyton Trent. They were not taking this team lightly.
Right.
But this is good to see. You need these games every now and again.
You do, and like you said, it can really build their confidence. The last time Doddridge played Tyler, after that win, they went on to win 5 more on the road. So this was the first game that started that 6-game win streak that Doddridge had earlier in the season. So maybe this might be the kind of confidence booster to kind of build some momentum and get them on another winning streak to finish out the season.
Tyler Consolidated will take their 4th timeout. We too will step away. We'll be right back on WVRC Doddridge.
Tonight's live stream is made possible through our partnership with WVRC Media, bringing Doddridge County's student achievements straight to you. From athletics and academics to performances and special events, these moments matter, and now our community can experience them from anywhere. Thanks to the forward-thinking support of the Doddridge County Board of Education, our mission in motion is now live, visible, and celebrated. Doddridge County Schools, united to make a difference.
Huh? 53-12, 3:40 to go here in the 3rd period. Good take there by Addison Reed. 2 points for her. Trent now is going to drive it down, takes a shot, doesn't go. Rebound by Wise. She is guarded by Casey Underwood. Wise shot doesn't fall. Rebound Wall. Wall lays it up, draws a foul. She'll go to the line for a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
She makes the shot, it's good. Number 12, Margaret Sires, gets one ball up at the line for one shot. Nice good.
She'll make that shot. And I think we might be the only ones that realize that I'm not making it up that shot went in, didn't it,
like
Trent?
I'm pretty sure that was an and one.
So, there we go. Okay, they got it straightened out now. All right. 53-17.
Oh, good cross.
Good crossover there by Trent. Gives to Burnside. Burnside lays it up and in. Real good pass there, too.
It was. Great pass. Good strong take from Burnside. Just overall really good offensive set for Doddridge.
Good Addison Reed on a traveling violation. Trent's going to take a 3-point shot, just short. Rebound by Wise. Wise, a shot is blocked by J.C. Lipscomb. Rebound goes to Casey Underwood. Trent's not going to drive in, lays up, just short. Rebound there by Tyler Consolidated Berger. Blocked shot by Sloan Wall there. Jason Lipscomb was going for a 3-pointer. Lipscomb gives to Underwood. Well, Trent's going to have a 3-pointer. Short there. Rebound. All right. Casey Underwood gives to Marley Sias, and Marley Sias will finish her first 2 of the contest.
Sometimes I feel like when there's this big of a difference in the score, it's kind of easy to just go on cruise control, but Doddridge is still showing a lot of energy, a lot of aggressiveness, so it's good to see that even when, the score is this, there's a big difference in the score.
Yeah. Well, and being able to work everybody into the game and kind of splitting up the lineups here a little bit gives you a chance to play with some other girls that maybe you don't play a whole lot with in the court, and all that can only help.
Exactly.
Right, in looking into the postseason. Allie Cheeseman will check back in. 57-17, 1:30 left to go in the 3rd quarter. There's a scramble for it. Marley Sias comes away with it. Give Tyler County all the credit in the world right now. They are playing very hard. Marley Sias' 3-point shot is short.
They are, and I said it in the first half, Tyler's had good looks at the basket. They just haven't been able to connect.
Wise shot's no good. Rebound by Brooke Burnside, and Jason Lipscomb now will bring it down. We're under a minute to go here in the 3rd period. And you can see the Lady Bulldogs are being very patient here, working the ball around and trying to get everybody involved. Sias underneath. Her shot's no good. Gets her own rebound. Look at that. Get in there. Yes, yes. A second bank shot there by Marley Sias. That's her 4th point. Stayed with it. Good hustle.
Yeah. She wanted to pick up that rebound.
A little bit of stick with itness.
Yep.
Foul's called now on Marley Sias.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree with you guys more with what you guys said earlier. This team could have easily just took their foot off the gas and, just not made a big deal of this game. But they're taking this time, being up by a lot of points to figure some things out and reassure some things within the offense, and also get some girls some reps that maybe don't get as much reps as the other girls, and, maybe make them useful later down the road.
Yeah, really, really good analysis there, Trayton, that's for sure. And on Tyler County's side, I just want to mention it again, they're still playing really hard.
They are.
And kudos to them. Lipscomb shot's going to go out of bounds, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will come to an end. Doddridge County 59, Tyler Consolidated 17. We'll be right back for the 4th quarter on WVRC Doddridge.
Key Oil Company has been a proud member of the North Central West Virginia community since 1978. Key Oil Company has been drilling and producing gas and oil in West Virginia for nearly 50 years. Home office located in Weston, West Virginia. Key Oil Company is a proud supporter of all Doddridge County student athletes. Let's go Bulldogs! Bulldog Station and Doddridge County Sports is a winning combination. For all your pizzas, subs, and salads, call Bulldog Station at 304-666-1364. Open Monday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Tuesday and Wednesday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday and Friday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturdays 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Bulldog Station located at 323 West Main Street, West Union, West Virginia. Let's go Bulldogs!
And welcome back to the Dan McConnell Court inside of the Pregame Keller Gymnasium, where the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs have put on a very strong performance so far through the first 3 quarters as they take a 59-17 lead over Tyler Consolidated. Both teams now are on the court and we're ready to go. Trent now is going to drive in, take a jumper, off, rebound Cheeseman. Cheeseman's shot rolls around and she gets it to fall.
Cheeseman gets the rebound, gets the short jumper up, and it's good.
Pass is going to go out of bounds, and Doddridge County will regain possession. Trent now with the ball on the side, going to lob it into DeHaven. DeHaven's going to lay it up, gets it to go.
That was a great move. She turned to the left, saw that there wasn't really anywhere for her to go, and was able to bring it back around. So great post move by Brooke DeHaven.
Excellent post move. Good look inside by Peyton Trent, 63-17. Ball knocked out of bounds. Possession stays with the Lady Knights.
Yeah, and just like you said, guys, down there under the hoop, that was a great move by DeHaven. She fills that postmaster role so very well, but she also can run the floor even as a point guard. Like she passed the ball off now, but she could have took it down the floor, no problem.
Grimm shot's no good. Cheeseman shot for 3. She's going to miss. She's going to steal it right back, though. Give it to Isabella Holtz. Holtz puts it on the floor. It's going to be tied up, and possession will belong now to. Okay, well.
I know. I thought he called it. I thought he called a jump ball at first.
Yeah, they're going to give the Lady Bulldogs a timeout. That'll be their first timeout of the game. We will keep it here during this timeout. 63-17. Taking a look ahead, Sam, at the schedule. Of course, tomorrow night is supposed to be Moorfield.
Right.
That's not going to be be able to be played. Next week's a pretty big week. It's the LKC tournament, and those seedings are still being kind of decided, but we think we have a general idea. It looks like we're going to play Tuesday and Friday. The only problem is at this point we're not quite sure who it is that we will play.
Right.
But next week the Lady Bulldogs, they'll play Tuesday. Wednesday will be at the Snyder Shootout at the West Virginia State. They'll play Roane County. It's always a good game between Doddridge and Roane. And then Friday. So 3 games next week for the Lady Bulldogs. And then the Night of Champions for the girls division is next Saturday. And so a couple of Lady Bulldogs, good job there.
Yeah.
Brookhaven lays it up and in. A couple of Lady Bulldogs will be participating in that, scholar athletes and those types of things. So just a quick look ahead there for your Lady Bulldogs. Grimm and DeHaven now going to get tied up. Tyler Consolidated will keep possession. Grimm shot may have been partially blocked, rebounded by Allie Cheeseman. She's going to throw it ahead now to Cameron Satterfield. Oh, nice. Nice job.
As soon as she drove to the basket, I was like, look at Holtz, look at Holtz. She pulled that defender away from Isabella and just was able to see that wide open shot. Great decision by Brookhaven. Good finish by Isabella Holtz.
Yes, it was. Tyler Consolidated shots no good. Rebound Isabella Holtz and got a little physical there. And looks like we got a foul called on the Lady Knights, and Lady Bulldogs will have the ball.
In the game, number 23, Slugger Ball, number 24, Addison Ruby for the Silver Knights.
(67-17). Student section's not I don't know if they paid any attention to that, right? But you guys were right on cue.
That's right.
I got to give you that.
Listen, my students tell me that it's not as popular as it was, and when I do it, it's cringy.
Hey, I'm still on the 6-7 train. Don't worry.
I got you. Cheeseman's pass to Trent. Trent shot no good. DeHaven rebounds, puts it back up and in. Swung to Wall now on this left wing. Rebound, Cheeseman throws it. Cameron Satterfield, she going to stop, shoot a 3, doesn't go. Rebound, Brooke DeHaven. Brooke's going to throw it, and it's going to be stolen now by Studnick. Knocked away. Ball's on the floor, now stolen back by Allie Cheeseman. She's going to throw it ahead to Satterfield. Satterfield throws it to Trent. Trent lays it up, doesn't go. Rebound by Katie Grimm. Approaching 4 minutes to go in the game. 2 points there by Sloan Wall.
Wall gets the rebound, puts it back up for 2.
Pass underneath, Brooke DeHaven with it. Going to lay it up, can't go. Rebound Holtz. Holtz going to get it taken away. And now DeHaven's going to take it right back to Satterfield. That ball is a hot potato right now. No call. Grimm's going to throw it up to Reed. Reed now going to lay it up, can't get it to go. Shot, now it goes. Addison. Nope, that is Studnick. No, it was Addison Reed. I think we're all.
That ball's been through so many different hands right now. It's hard to keep track.
So it'll be a substitution timeout with 3:17 to go. Good work tonight by the Lady Bulldogs, getting everybody involved. Trent's going to take a jumper and nails it. 71-21. Under 3 minutes to go now in the game. Casey Underwood will be whistled for a foul.
Good defensive pressure, just got a little too aggressive there and reached in to draw that foul. We haven't seen many fouls in this game, and I feel like that's unusual for what we've seen, especially the past couple of games.
In fact, that's only the second foul of the fourth period. And on the Lady Bulldogs, I guess the 11th foul overall. In the first half, there was a handful.
Yeah.
They've slowed down here, I think, maybe towards the end.
Right.
Just, the score, Burnside shot doesn't fall. It's going to be, foul on Marley Sias. You mentioned it, and then they start calling him.
The announcer's jinx.
Yeah, the Lady Knights in the first part of the game, they reached the bonus at one point.
First period, I think it was.
It was, yep.
Reed's baseline jumper goes. She's having herself a pretty good evening here. Tracy Lipscomb, shot for 3. 74-23 now. Loose ball, maintained by the Lady Knights. Stednick now's runner, doesn't go. Rebound underneath, shot by Wall, no. Another shot, no, but Burnside will rebound, and Jason Lipscomb will clear it out. 1:30 to go. Trent's now going to drive in, take a shot, a little too hard. Casey Underwood, her shot doesn't go. Rebound by Brooke Burnside, but taken away by the Lady Knights. There, the runner goes there by Octavia.
Knights finding some good looks here at the end of the game.
74-25. Stolen now by Wise. She'll kick to Reed. Reed's going to drive in. Ooh, acrobatic move there. She gets it to go.
That was Studnick again.
Yeah.
No idea how she got that to go in, but that was a great athletic play.
30 seconds now, and see. Ball is turned over. Casey Lipscomb will take it right back.
74 points from the Lady Dogs tonight.
Yeah, this
highest scoring game of the season so far.
This ought to do it. 10 seconds to go. Underwood's going to go ahead and take a shot. Probably didn't need to do that, but nonetheless does not fall. And that will be the final score. Doddridge County 74, Tyler Consolidated 27. Good win for the Lady Bulldogs. We will step away. We'll be right back with final stats and a look ahead at the WVRC ever-changing schedule. Stay with us. And we welcome you back. Final score, Doddridge County 74, Tyler Consolidated 27. Trayton, let's start with you.
Yeah, I really liked the effort that I saw from the Lady Dogs tonight. They scored the ball very well. They came out early and came out with fireworks, to say the least. Their defense was very explosive, very aggressive. I loved what I seen there. They were moving the ball well, taking a second look before they passed the ball, which was very crucial in this game. At least, of course, compared to the last game, they improved on their passing very well. They played a lot smarter basketball, played a lot cleaner basketball, and that's what led to this large margin of victory tonight. They did a great job.
Good win, Sam.
It was, and I feel like Doddridge just did a much better job on the defensive end. I feel like they weren't a step late. They were there in front of whoever they were guarding against, and they were a lot cleaner from the foul perspective as well.
Yeah.
Where they were able to keep players like Brooke DeHaven, Isabella Holtz on the floor to have a big impact on this game because they weren't in foul trouble. And I think they were able to get into a little bit more of a rhythm because they were being able to play together for long periods of time.
Yeah, no, great points by both of you. A look here now at the final stats. A really solid night for three of the Lady Bulldogs starters. A great performance by all of them, but three of them really stood out, led by sophomore Brooke DeHaven, who had 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals. Followed by junior Allie Cheeseman, had 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 steals. And then senior Peyton Trent, 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. So a good night for those three ladies. Scoring rounds out Isabella Holtz with 4, Marley Sias with 4, J.C. Lipscomb with 3, Cameron Satterfield with 3, and Brooke Burnside with 2. So 8 of the 9 Lady Bulldogs in the score column tonight. So a well-rounded team victory for the Lady Bulldogs. That will extend their record to 9-6. Just a quick look ahead. Once again, tomorrow night's game has been postponed. They are going to try to find another girls' game, but right now the boys' game will be played on Saturday. So, at this moment, we all know the weather has been crazy, to say the least, but at this moment, the next WVRC Doddridge County broadcast will be our boys' game against Pendleton County. It will be the throwback game, and it will tip off varsity only Saturday at 1 p.m. Clint Adams, Nate Wright, Trayton Hall will be on the call for that game, so make sure that you join us. We will be throwing out on social media very soon an updated WVRC schedule for next week and the week after. Getting crunch time here in basketball and in wrestling. Girls ball is obviously a week ahead of guys ball, but our wrestlers, a quick shout out to them, had senior night last night. They had a match in front of the school. They defeated Magnolia in that. They wrestled very well against Wahama, Robert C. Byrd. Seniors were recognized. Trey McDonough was recognized for now being the all-time wins leader in school history for wrestling. I think it's a 159 in counting, so he was recognized. So it was a good night for the wrestling program, and their regional and states are coming up. Our swim team is competing in regionals on Saturday up at Brooke High School. And so best of luck to our swim team. I was able to run up to Morgantown first part of January and broadcast a swim meet. I'd never done that before. I tell you, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it really was.
yeah.
Well, next swim season, we're going to try to incorporate a couple more meets that are conducive, for us to be able to do so. Some places that they go, the pools aren't set up quite right for announcing, but that one was at Milan, Aquatic Center, where the WVU swimming and dive team. So they were ready. Had a great setup there. So anyway, we'll be pushing out an updated schedule. But once again, Doddridge County with a very convincing win tonight over Tyler Consolidated by the score of 74-27. For Sam Bailey, Trayton Hall, Dr. Adam Cheeseman, we thank you for joining us. And as always, win or lose, it's a great night to be a Bulldog.
You've been watching live streaming coverage of Doddridge County High School Bulldog basketball brought to you by Doddridge County Schools in conjunction with WVRC 104.7 FM. Thank you for joining and tune in next time for continued live streaming coverage of Bulldog basketball on WVRC Doddridge County Facebook and WVRC Doddridge County YouTube. Doddridge County basketball broadcasts are an exclusive production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.